Hello friends, welcome back to the Python programming session. Hello friends, welcome back to the Python programming session. In the earlier sessions, we had seen about the check button and radio button in TKInter. And in today's session, let's move ahead with a message widget in TKInter. So what is the message widget? The message widget is similar in its functionality to the label widget. We have already seen in our previous session what a label widget is. It is used to display a text or an image onto the TKInter screen. So our message widget is just similar to the label widget. It provides a multi-line and non-editable object that displays text automatically by breaking lines and justifying their contents. So in the label widget, it displays in a single line, but in a message widget, it displays by wrapping the text and justifying their contents. So it does this automatically without we explicitly mentioning about it. So what is a message widget syntax? It is message, parent window, comma, options. There are various options like background color, relief, font, foreground color. So there are many options which we have already seen in the other widget. So I'm not mentioning it over here. One particular option which is not present in other widget is the aspect. So in the message widget, we have a parameter called aspect. It is nothing but a ratio of width to height as a percentage. So width is the horizontal width, height is the vertical height. So it is a ratio of width to height as a percentage. The default value is 150. That means it is 50% wider. The width is more by 50% than the height. So the default is the width is 50% more than the height. And if we give aspect as 100, it will just fit in a square. That is, the width and height both will be same, so it will come out as a square. If we give aspect is equal to 200, the message text would be twice as wide as high. So the width will be more by 200 than as height. So if height is 100, width will be 200. It will be twice as wide as high. So this is what the aspect parameter means in the message widget. Now with an example, let's see how the message widget works in TKInter. So I'm having my TKInter import all when equal to TK, which is the main screen. Now before moving ahead with the message widget, let's create a label widget. So W equal, let me say label 1 equal to label, place it in the main window. Our text is equal to hello message. Font equal to 90. And foreground color is equal to navy blue. So this is my label widget. We have already seen in the previous session as well. Now let me pack it on the screen. So let me say label1.pack. I'm using the pack geometry manager over here. Now let's create another label called message is equal to label. Place it in the main window. Text equal to, let me give a lengthier text, a big lengthier text saying hello, how are you doing, hope everything is fine at your end. Your end. So I'm having a lengthier text. And let me give font equal to again 90 and foreground color equal to green. Let me again pack it on the screen. Foreground color is equal to green should come in quotes. Let me pack it on the screen by saying msg.pack, and then I'm having the main event loop. So now let's execute and see how the output would be. Let me give it as Arial, 30, and here I have to give a comma. Let me run the code. So we get this particular output. The first label widget has hello message. So this will be printed initially. And in the second message, in the second label, I'm having hello, how are you doing? Hope everything is fine at your end. So it comes out in a single line. It's a single line of text. Label widget is a single line of text. It does not do the wrapping automatically. But, so this is handled by the message widget, which does the wrapping automatically. So instead of label, now let me call it as message. Let me call it as message and execute the same thing. Let me close the window. Let me run it once again. So it does the wrapping automatically. The message widget does the wrapping automatically, which is not happening in the label widget. So whenever we want the text to come in multi-line and do the wrapping automatically, we can go in for the message widget. By default, the width is 150 and height is 100. That is, it is half a time, width is half more than the height. So now we can change it into a, let me give my relief equal to raised so that you can see the width and height properly. So now let me run this code. So it is more, the width is more, height is less. But now if I want the width and height to be same, then I have to specify it as aspect is equal to 100. Aspect equal to 100. So in this case, we get a square which is having width and height equal to 100. Let me close the screen and let me run it once again. So I get my square message box in the shape of a square where width is also equal, where width is equal to the height. So this is how it displays. Now if I give my aspect as 250 or 200, say, let me give it as 200 and let me run the code. So my width is twice more than that of the height. So aspect is nothing but a ratio of width and height as a percentage. So 200 means width is twice as much as the height of my message text. And it comes in multi-line and it does the wrapping automatically. So these are the advantages of the message widget. So friends, whenever we are having a lengthier text and we want to make it appear in multi-line and wrap automatically, instead of the label widget, we can go in for the message widget. So this is how it works in Python programming language. Hope so friends, it's a easier widget. It's hope so you were able to understand it. If you have any doubts, please do reach to me out in the comment section. If you like my video, click on the like button and please do subscribe to get notifications of my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.